Hello, everybody. Srima here, once again, back with the communication skills technique for you. Today, I'll be talking about how not to take things personally. This is going to be a communication skills technique. Yes, ଆପଣମାନେ ଠିକ ଶୁଣିଲେ ଯଦି ଆମେ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ personally ନ ନେବା ଯାହା ବି ଲୋକମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କିମ୍ବା ଆମର ଆଖପାଖରେ ଆମ ପଛରେ ବି ଯଦି କଥା ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଆମକୁ ଜଣା ପଡିଲା and if we start to understand how not to take things personally, it's gonna be super duper useful for you, and it comes under the purview of communication skills. So ବନ୍ଧୁଗଣ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଭାବିଥିଲେ କି communication skills is all about English fluency, then I'm sorry, but there are a lot of other things that you need to learn about the three V's of communication: visual, verbal, vocal. Communication is not just vocal or not just words. There is visual element and there is vocal element. And on top of the three V's stands MST, mindset, skill set, tool set. So communication actually starts from here, not from here or not from here. I hope you got it. If you got it, I've got it in the comments. And get ready to learn wonderful things, simple things. I'm going to share two strategies to help you not to take things personally today. So please start making notes and type got it in the comments. If you're watching this live, please, comment, please ask questions. We would love to answer them in our chat box, in our comment box. All right. So let me give you some examples of taking things personally. All right. କେବେ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ନୋଟିସ କରିଛନ୍ତି କି ଆପଣ ଗାଡି ଚଲାଉଛନ୍ତି? ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା ବହୁତ ନୋଟିସ କରେ ରାସ୍ତାରେ କି ଆପଣ ଯଦି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଗାଡି ଚଲାଉଛନ୍ତି, ପଛ ଆଡୁ ଗୋଟେ ଗାଡିଟେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ପଛରେ ଆସୁଛି। କେତେବେଳେ ହେଡଲାଇଟ ମାରୁଛି, କେତେବେଳେ ଡାଉନ ମାରୁଛି, ହର୍ନ ଦି ତିନି ଥର ମାରୁଛି କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି। ସେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କ୍ରସ୍ କରୁନି, ଟେକ୍ ଓଭର କରୁନି, ସେ ପଛରେ ଅଛି। ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଏମିତି ବେଳେବେଳେ ଫିଲ୍ ହୁଏ କି ସେଇ ଲୋକଟା କଣ ମତେ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ କରୁଛି କି? Right? Can you relate? Type relatable in the chat box. Yes? କିମ୍ବା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମୁଁ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି, ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କଥା ହଉଛନ୍ତି କାହା ସହିତ, ଆଉ କଥା ହେଲା ବେଳେ ଆପଣ ନୋଟିସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କି ସେ ଲୋକଟା ବାରମ୍ବାର ତାର ସେଲ ଫୋନ କୁ ବାରମ୍ବାର ସେ ଟଚ୍ କରୁଛି, ବାରମ୍ବାର ସେ ଅନଉଛି, the person is not paying attention to you, right? Like right now I'm not paying attention to you. Correct? So ବାରମ୍ବାର ସେଲ ଫୋନ ରେ ସିଏ ଦେଖୁଛି। ତ do you feel ignored? Do you feel like କି ବୋଧେ ସିଏ ମୋର କଥାକୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟିଂଲି ନଉନି କି ସିରିୟସଲି ନଉନି, ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଏ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମଟା ହଉଛି? ଇଜ ଇଟ୍ ରିଲେଟେବଲ? ଏମିତି ବି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ହେଇଥିବ କି ମେ ବି ଆପଣ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ କାମ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ବହୁତ ପରିଶ୍ରମ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ବଟ୍ at the end of the day all you hear is criticism, right? Criticize ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ। Is it relatable to you? Type yes in the comment box. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି, ଏଇଟା ବହୁତ ହେଇଛି, ବହୁତ ଥର ହୁଏ ବି ଆମ ସହିତ। କି ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗର୍ଲଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ କିମ୍ବା ବୟଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିଲେ କି ଚାଲ କୁଆଡେ ଯିବା, ଟିକେ ବୁଲିବାକୁ ଆସିବା, ସେ କହିଲେ କି ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ଅଛି। ଆଣ୍ଡ ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ବାଧ୍ୟ ହେଇକି ଏକଲା କୁଆଡେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଆଣ୍ଡ ସୋସିଆଲ ମିଡିଆ ସ୍କ୍ରଲ କଲା ବେଳେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଇନଷ୍ଟାଗ୍ରାମ ରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଫଟୋ ଅଛି, ରିସେଣ୍ଟ କିମ୍ବା ଲାଇଭ ଗୋଟେ ଭିଡିଓ ଚାଲିଛି, ଯୋଉଟାରେ କି ସିଏ ଅଲରେଡି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମନା କରିକି ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଅଛନ୍ତି। Is it relatable? At that point of time, are you taking things personally? My dear friend, if we take things personally, the entire communication changes drastically. Agree or disagree? ଆମର ରାଗଟା ଆସିବ, ଆମକୁ ହର୍ଟ ଫିଲ୍ ହବ, ଆମକୁ ଜେଲସି ଫିଲ୍ ହେଇପାରେ, ଆମର ପୁରା ଦିନର କାମ ଏପଟ ସେପଟ ଯାଇପାରେ। Yes or no? Agree or disagree? Put it in the comments, right? So how will it help? How will it help if we don't take things personally? I can tell you many benefits of that, but to highlight top three benefits, if I have to tell you, number one, your time will not get wasted in negative energy. That's the number one point. If you stop taking things personally all the time, if you don't get hurt all the time, sometimes we get hurt unnecessarily, overthinking, right? So if we learn not to take things very personally, then we know that we will not waste a lot of time. Reason number two, how will it help you to learn how not to take things personally, is definitely when you are not wasting your time, it means that your positive energy will be dedicated to something good, some kind of project work, something which you want to achieve, right? And obviously, number 3 point is that it keeps the relationship long lasting. So if you have friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever is your relationship, bosses, colleagues, subordinates, your relationship will go for a long period of time if you stop taking things personally. If you got all the three benefits of why you should learn not to take things personally, type 100% in the comments. Type 100% in the comments. So now let's come to the point. Why do we take things personally? You know the answer. You probably have guessed ego. It's a three-letter word, and this can be good. There is positive ego, there is negative ego, but sometimes, or most of the time, what happens is we have unnecessary ego, and we think that everything is about us, right? If somebody is not paying attention, it's because that person is ignoring us. If we, after hard work, if we don't get appreciation, excuse me, we start doubting ourselves. We take things personally. I gave you all the examples. Who is feeling that negative energy? এই যে negative energy টা আসুচি কোঠু? Is it coming from your heart, or is it coming from your mind? Is it coming from your hand, palm? Where is it coming from? It's coming from a simple thought process, or a simple overly estimated self-esteem, which is known as this three-letter word, ego. So the question, how not to activate your ego taku ame control केमती रखिया. I'll tell you a brahmastra. Would you like to know the brahmastra? Type brahmastra in the comments. The brahmastra is a simple question, and the question is, do you want to be happy, or do you want to be right? Which is more important to you? Do you want to be more happy, or do you want to be more right? Because if you want to be more right, then obviously your ego will kick in, and you always have to prove yourself to be right. Excuse me, more to get tonti basiyechi, sorry about that. So my dear friends, if you always want to be right, you will start making a lot of mistakes by getting angry, by proving yourself. But if you shift your focus from right, being righteous, to being happy, everything changes. Your entire outlook changes. So, how not to activate your negative ego is to ask this question: do I want to be happy, or do I want to be right? Because if I want to be happy, I have to let go. ମୋ ପାଇଁ କଣ important? ମତେ ଠିକ ସେ କାମଟା କରିବାର ଅଛି। ମୋ ପାଇଁ ମୋର ଅଫିସରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିବାଟା ବେଶୀ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ, ନା ସେ ଯୋଉ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଜଣକୁ ଗାଳି କରିବାଟା ବେଶୀ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ? You have to prioritize. So where is your focus? Where is your priority? ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ priority right ହେବାରେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଅଛି, ତାହେଲେ you will always, there is no point of, excuse me, there is no point of learning this, because you have just given up to your ego. You have just surrendered to your ego. But if you want to change, then ask this question: do I want to be happy at this moment, or do I want to be right? Do I want to enjoy my drive? Even if I'm in traffic, I'm probably enjoying my radio FM or whatever music, or I'm enjoying the environment, I'm enjoying the show, I'm looking at here and there, I'm enjoying the beautiful people, whatever it is, beautiful cars, wonderful motorcycles, the monuments of my city, whatever it is. Do you want to be in that moment, or do you want to make yourself right by proving yourself to the other person? The choice is yours. So, ଦିଟା strategy ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦଉଛି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ. While communicating on the spot, there are only two things that you have to think. Okay, only two things that you have to think. You have to start thinking so that you will not take things personally. Number one, it's not always about me. Okay, strategy number one. Whenever you are communicating and you notice that somebody is not paying attention, somebody is saying, not giving you time, but giving time to somebody else, you are getting criticisms, you are not getting appreciations, just think about it that it's not always about me. It could be because of some genuine reason by the other person. Okay, there can be n number of situations. There can be situations, for example, ମୁଁ ଯଦି କହିବି କି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ କଥା ହେଲା ବେଳେ, if you're always looking at your cell phone, probably there is a genuine reason. So instead of getting angry and feeling hurt and taking things personally, if I start thinking, okay, if I shift from the word me to we, right? If I shift my focus from just me to we together, right? I'm thinking about you as well. Probably you have a if you have an important message. Probably there is there is something wrong with your cell phone. Probably you're taking notes of what I'm saying. Who knows? There can be n number of reasons, right? So ଟିକେ ଆମକୁ consider କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. We have to shift our focus from me to we. Remember that the first strategy not to take things personally is you have to start thinking that it's not always about me, right? ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାରର background ଥାଇପାରେ, ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାରର you don't know how the person has gone throughout the day, ତାର କଣ pressure ଅଛି, ତାର କଣ problems ଅଛି, ସିଏ କେତେବେଳେ ଉଠିଲା, ତାର ଭଲ କି ଖାଇଲା ନା ନାହିଁ, ଆଜି ଠିକ ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ, ତାର ଦେହ ଭଲ ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ, n number of reasons for anybody to not pay attention to you. N number of reasons why your boss can criticize you. It's not only about you. If you got the first strategy, type S1. Type S1, strategy one. Okay? But remember, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା practice କରିବା ପାଇଁ because heat of the moment, at that particular moment, even most of the ହୁଏ while I'm practicing that. By the way, I never say things which I don't practice. Okay, so I can guarantee you that these things work. Now, sometimes even if I'm trying to make myself calm, uh, at the heat of the moment, I lose my temper. So remember that point number one, just strategy one, Mukoili, to think about shifting from me to we. It requires continuous discipline. Discipline mane practice to make it in life, to implement it in life. That is discipline on a consistent basis. And it requires some training. It requires some practice to do it, some guidance to do it. Okay, so there can be several situations which you can go through, you can practice whether in that situation you're able to shift your focus from me to we. Okay, can we do that? So in order to practice that, that is why I have created the ODCH community. This is the community that you see. Okay, it's a wonderful online community where a lot of working professionals, job seekers, exam aspirants, students, they come and they not only learn about confidence in English, but they also learn about communication skills, conflict resolution, leadership communication, public speaking, body language, voice modulation, pronunciation, and there are a lot of things that we talk about. And definitely, we talk about emotional intelligence, ja under the A topic tase, which is not to take things personally so that you do not miscommunicate, you powerfully communicate. Okay, so remember that to satisfy strategy number one, you need to consistently practice it. Okay, and if you think you need an environment to practice, then come join ODCH. Okay, don't forget to check the link in the bio, check the link in the description where you can learn how to join our classes. You can join our community for free of cost as of now. So go ahead and take the benefit of this. Okay. Now I'm going to give you, I told you that I'll give you two choices, right? Two strategies. Okay. Now here is strategy number two. You'll be surprised to know that it is exactly opposite of strategy one. Yes, sometimes it's about me, but in a positive way, in an open-minded way. If somebody is knowingly ignoring you, then there could be chances of improvement. So instead of getting hurt, learn to look at the mirror and understand that you cannot always be perfect. Everybody makes mistake. Sometimes you can sound boring. Sometimes you probably are talking something which is not useful to the other person, and therefore the other person is ignoring you. If your boss is ignoring you, sometimes you have not made an effort to have a connection with that person. Your team is boycotting you. They are going to parties, but they are not calling you. then probably you have not made effort to connect with them. So there can be several reasons or rooms of improvement for you, my dear friend. So learn to look at the mirror. Learn to look at the mirror. ନିଜକୁ ପରଖିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରନ୍ତୁ, introspect କରନ୍ତୁ କି it could be about me. It could be about me. Yes, it's about me. So what? I need to improve. So while communicating, if you see that somebody is ignoring strategy number one, it's not always about me. Maybe there are genuine reason. Strategy number two, maybe it is about me. Let me see. What am I lacking? Why is the person not? I can open myself. I can start a dialogue. ଠିକ ସମୟ କାଳ ଆଉ ପାତ୍ର ଦେଖିକି ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ପଚାରି ପାରିବି ବନ୍ଧୁ don't mind but ମୁଁ ଏତେ ସମୟ ହେଲାଣି କଥା ହଉଛି ଆପଣ you have been looking at your cell phone. Is it did you get do you have something important to look at your cell phone or there is some other reason? Please be honest, don't worry. ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ପଚାରିବେ open କରିବେ ତାହେଲେ probably the person will give you the answer, an honest answer that I'm sorry, Srimay, but whatever you're talking too much, and I'm not liking it. I'm sorry, please don't mind. But let's talk about something else. Fine, room of improvement. ପଚାରିଲେ ସିନା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବି, ନ ପଚାରିଲେ ମୁଁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବି? So, my dear friend, did you get the two strategies to not take things personally? Yes, what was strategy number one? Strategy number one was it's not about me. So try to find out the other reasons. Look at the other person's perspective, right? Shift your focus from me to we. Remember? Now, what is strategy number two? It's about me. I need to improve. Maybe it's a feedback. Let me check. What is the feedback? That's it, my dear friends. Was it really helpful for you? Type helpful in the comments. I would appreciate if you really, comment and ask questions. And once again, before I end this video, I would like to tell you that don't forget to check the link in the description so that you can join our masterclass, which happens on a Saturday from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. You can join it for free. Go ahead and learn and master communication skills. I always say that English तो एक language है. English तो एक language है. Communication समंदर है. जो समझ गया वही धुरंधर है. I hope you will start paying attention to communication skills. Thank you so much, everybody. That's it from me today on this Thursday night. See you in the next live video.